There's a type of respect that cannot be demanded or argued for. It's the respect that emerges naturally when someone recognizes genuine authority, competence, and inner strength. This respect is commanded not through words, but through presence, behavior, and subtle signals that communicate your worth without ever having to verbally assert it. Today, we're going to explore how true respect works at the psychological level. Why the most respected people rarely need to ask for respect, and how to develop the silent authority that makes others naturally treat you with consideration and deference. The nature of authentic respect. Most people misunderstand respect completely. They think it comes from impressive titles, loud declarations of importance, or demanding that others acknowledge their worth. This approach actually undermines respect because it reveals insecurity and neediness. True respect is given voluntarily when people recognize genuine value, competence, and character. It cannot be forced. It emerges naturally when others sense they are in the presence of someone worthy of consideration. The psychology behind this operates below conscious awareness. Humans have evolved systems for quickly assessing authority and social value. These assessments happen within seconds and influence all subsequent interactions. When you command respect without words, you're activating these recognition systems through your behavior and presence, rather than through verbal claims about your importance. The foundation, unshakable self-respect. Foundation of commanding respect from others is having genuine respect for yourself. This isn't arrogance. It's quiet confidence in your own worth. That doesn't require external validation. Self-respect shows up in how you carry yourself, treat your commitments, and respond to both praise and criticism. When you genuinely respect yourself, you don't seek validation from others or allow their opinions to destabilize your sense of worth. People sense this inner stability immediately. When someone doesn't need your approval, they automatically become more intriguing and worthy of respect. Your self-contained confidence suggests depth and strength that others want to be associated with. This self-respect also creates natural boundaries. You don't accept disrespectful behavior because you know you deserve better, not because you're trying to prove a point. Consistent standards and integrity. Respect flows toward people who maintain consistent standards, regardless of circumstances or social pressure. When you have clear principles and stick to them whether convenient or not, others recognize the strength of character this requires. Consistency builds trust, and trust is essential for respect. When people can predict your behavior and rely on your character, they naturally begin to defer to your judgment and seek your input. Integrity means your private behavior matches your public persona. People who command respect are the same person in every context. They don't change personality based on who they're trying to impress. This consistency extends to how you treat all people, not just those who can benefit you. Respect emerges when others observe that you treat everyone with the same courtesy, revealing character rather than opportunism. Competence and quiet excellence. Nothing commands respect like obvious competence demonstrated through results rather than claims. When you consistently deliver excellent work, solve problems effectively, and handle challenges with skill, people naturally view you as someone worth listening to. Quiet excellence means letting your work speak for itself. rather than constantly promoting your achievements. People who command respect focus on doing excellent work, rather than ensuring everyone knows about it. This competence should be broad enough to handle various challenges, but deep enough to provide real value. Developing expertise while maintaining general competence creates the foundation. For natural authority, the key is being confident in your abilities without being boastful, and being helpful without being self-promotional. Your competence becomes obvious through observation rather than declaration. The power of calm under pressure, one of the strongest respect-commanding qualities, is remaining calm and collected under pressure. When chaos erupts and you maintain composure, others instinctively look to you for leadership and guidance. This calmness suggests experience, wisdom, and inner strength. It implies that you've faced difficult situations before and emerged successfully. People naturally want to follow those who seem capable of handling whatever challenges might arise. Remaining calm doesn't mean being emotionless. It means processing emotions internally while maintaining clear thinking and effective action externally. This emotional regulation demonstrates maturity and self-mastery that others find impressive. When you don't panic, others feel safer. When you think clearly during crises, others trust your judgment. When you remain steady while others become reactive, you naturally become the person others turn to for stability. Strategic use of silence and space. Silence is one of the most powerful tools for commanding respect. While others fill every moment with talk and explanations, your comfortable silence suggests confidence and thoughtfulness. Strategic silence after making important points allows them to sink in. Pausing before responding suggests thoughtful consideration rather than impulsive reaction. This measured approach makes your words carry more weight when you do speak. Physical space also communicates respect-worthiness. How you position yourself, how you move through spaces, and how you claim appropriate territory all send signals about your confidence. Standing with good posture, moving deliberately, and positioning yourself where you can observe. While being observed, all contribute to commanding presence. The key is claiming space confidently without encroaching on others, and using silence purposefully without appearing withdrawn. Selective engagement and attention respect is commanded partly through selectivity about where you invest attention and energy. When you're equally available to everyone, your attention loses value. When you're selective, your engagement becomes precious. This selectivity should be based on genuine standards rather than artificial scarcity. You give full attention to meaningful conversations and worthwhile relationships, while remaining politely neutral toward everything else. People notice when you're not equally engaged with everyone. They begin to wonder what it takes to earn your full attention and respect. This natural curiosity drives them to elevate their behavior when interacting with you. The goal isn't to be aloof, but to demonstrate that you value your time enough to invest it thoughtfully, rather than scattering it randomly. Reading social dynamics. People who command respect are skilled at reading social dynamics and responding appropriately without becoming reactive. They can assess situations quickly and respond in ways that maintain dignity while achieving objectives. This includes recognizing when someone is testing your boundaries or trying to provoke a reaction. Instead of rising to these challenges emotionally, You respond strategically in ways that maintain your position while de-escalating conflict. Understanding group dynamics helps you position yourself effectively. You know when to lead, when to follow, when to speak, and when to remain silent based on what the situation requires rather than what your ego wants. Professional applications in workplace settings. Commanding respect without words significantly enhances your influence and career prospects. This happens through consistent excellence, reliable judgment, and ability to remain professional under pressure. Colleagues begin to seek your input not because of your title, but because they trust your judgment. Your opinions carry weight because they're based on demonstrated competence, rather than positional authority. During meetings, your thoughtful contributions and strategic silences guide discussions more effectively than constant talking. People listen when you speak because your words are chosen carefully, long-term. Development command respect without words is a long-term development project, requiring consistent attention to your character, competence, and presence. It cannot be faked. It must be genuine and sustainable. Focus on developing real skills, maintaining consistent standards, and building the inner strength that creates natural authority. This foundation supports the external behaviors that command respect. Over time, your reputation for competence and integrity precedes you. People begin to treat you with respect before they even interact with you, because your reputation has established your worth. The ultimate authority master the art of commanding respect without words, and you'll discover that true authority whispers rather than shouts. Your presence becomes communication that establishes your worth and influences behavior more effectively than any verbal assertion. This silent authority makes you naturally attractive to high-quality people while repelling those who cannot recognize genuine worth. You become someone others want to be associated with and learn from. True respect cannot be demanded or argued into existence. It emerges naturally when people recognize authentic worth, character, and competence. Develop these qualities consistently, and respect becomes something you command simply by being who you are.